Oxford Reading-Tree, The Power Cut. Series created by David Hunt and Alice Preacher. The family was going on holiday. They were talking beef and taking beef and chips. Mom and Dad were busy packing the car. "Will you pack this for us, please?" asked Wilma. It was a long journey. It took hours. They stopped for a break. "Let's get a drink," said Mom. "Can we play a game in the orchard first?" said Wolf. At last they arrived at the cottage. "We're in the middle of a forest," said Wolf. "We're in the middle of the nowhere," said Wilma. They went inside the cottage. Mom and Dad began to unpack the car. There was a big television in the front room. "Great," said Chief. "Let's watch TV." "We could play some games," said Wolf. "Could you bring in our game station, Dad?" "Not now," said Dad. "Come and help us unpack the car." At breakfast, Wilma put on a film. "That's nice. Get dressed, everyone. We didn't come on holiday to watch TV. Can we watch this first?" asked Wilma. "Later," said Dad. "Let's go out." "Wasn't it fun on the beach today?" said Mom, but nobody said anything. Wolf and Biff were busy playing a game. Chip and Wilma were listening to a CD. Suddenly, all the lights went out. The television and the CD player went off. "What's happened?" called Biff. Dad came in with a torch. "There has been a power cut," he said. Mom found a lamp. "What if the power doesn't come back on?" asked Chief, looking at the TV. "Well, we will have to do without it," said Dad. "Oh no," said the children. The power didn't come back on. "It may be off for a long time," said Dad. It was time to eat. They all sat round the table and had supper by candlelight. It was fun eating in the dark. They took in turns to tell stories. Dad told them a funny story about a time when he was a little boy. It made them all laugh. That night, the power didn't come back on. The children had to use the lamp to go to bed. Chip made a shadow on the walls with his hand. "Guess what it is?" he said. Wilma shone a torch under her chin. The light made her face look scary. "Ooh," she said. "I'm a monster." Everyone laughed. Then Mom came in and said it was time to go to bed. The next morning, there was still no power, so the family spent all day on the bench. They played lots of games. "It's late," said Mom. "It's time to go." "Can't we stay a bit longer?" asked Wolf. I've got an idea, said Dad. Let's build a fire. We could cook supper. Brilliant, they all shouted. Let's get some driftwood, said Mom. I will go and get the food, said Dad. It was getting dark by the time the fire was finished. Hey, Wolf, that looked like a giant bird's nest, said Mom. You light it, not lay an egg in it. Dad cooked a lot of food on the fire. Then Mom toasted mushrooms. They all sat and looked at the stars. I had a surprise, said Dad. Sparklings. Sorry, said Dad the next morning. Still no powers. We can do without it, smiled Chip. Last night was magic, said Wolf. What shall we do tonight? Asked Biff. That night, Wilma had a good idea. We could play hide and seek, he said. If you are it, you have a torch. Everyone hid around the dark cottage. Wolf was it. They counted to 100. Wolf looked in every room. Found you, Beef, he called. Beef was hiding behind a big plant. He found Chip lying in the bath. Wilma was behind the TV. Mom was under a bed. But where was Dad? Suddenly the moon came out from behind the clouds. It lit up the windows. Dad was hiding behind the curtains. That gave me an idea, thought Wilma. The next day, Biff, Chip, and Wolf went with Wilma to the woods. Why have we brought the boxes and a siege? Asked Chip. Why are we here so early? Yawned Wolf. There's a loose to do before tonight. Wilma's eyes sparkled. This evening we're going to do shadow play. Brilliant, said Chef. What's that? The children walked all day. They cut a shape from the cardboard box. Wolf tied the seed between two trees. What are you doing? Dad asked. It's a surprise, said Wilma. There was a golden sunset that evening. The children had put down lots of candles in jars. How beautiful, said Mom. It's like magic, gasped Dad. Suddenly, Biff turned up the lamp. The seeds glowed. The play began. It was about eaves. The eaves were cardboard pots. Wolf and Chip moved the panthers around. Biff did the evil voice. Wilma played the guitar. They all sang songs. And it was a good story. It was funny and sad. It made Mom laugh and Dad cry. The play had finished. Everyone bowed. Hooray! Shouted Mom. Well done. Now, said Dad, I've got a surprise. What is it? Asked Wilma. You will see, smiled Dad. They went back to the cottage. It was pitch black. We can't see anything, said Wolf. I said you will see, and now you can, said Dad. He turned on the power. Dad laughed. Surprise, he sighed. I wanted to enjoy the holiday without TV. There was no power cut. Turn it off again, said the children. We can do without it.